Class 9, Class 3, towed brake van, dogfish. So having a grand day out here actually. It's nice to see a few people who not seen since Scotland. Have a good guided tour of the railway. This is good fun. Oh, is this the Class 15?
This is the Class 15. Not many of these knocking about.
Just the last one.
Not cold.
So how close is it to...
Well, part of the 15 group will probably be at the other end. They've brought an engine back from Canada, just stripped down and rebuilt.
So is that the same type of engine that
it was had? 12. This is a 12 cylinder they brought from. It was in a hospital in Canada.
Right.
This is an 8 cylinder in this, so they used stripping it to get the bits for this.
Oh, so it's like a modular thing. You can interchange some of the bits.
It's an 12 cylinder. You know, they just add extra 4 pots. Yeah. So this is quite a long way on.
Have they actually started this yet then? Or is
yeah. It's an ongoing project. This is a 9F. It's not stopping here, we don't think. It's owned by a solicitor in Macclesfield. It was at Crewe, but I think it got pitched out and it came here to be finished, but we've no time to finish it, so I don't think it will be stopping here. This is an ex, well, it was at Howarth, this. Anybody know Keith Winworth Valley Railway?
Yeah.
Well, this is 752 that was part of the... No, I'll have to think of the name of the group now, but it's L&Y Trust into this, I think, on this, the killer engine. But it's now coming back here, the boiler's just come over there to be, this is an ongoing thing, we'll have this running this year by the, hopefully. It's just having some work done on the middle wheel set.
Yes, well, it's not going to be me, it's the only one
Oh, you can see the flangeless wheel.
And that's a sight you rarely see.
Yeah. That's what precludes it from going on network rail metals now, because it doesn't like the points.
It damages the. Doesn't like raised guardrails. They're not. I'm not sure that it's actually a problem because they've raised guardrails in Germany and they run.
So you think it's more of an excuse not to let them use them?
It's quite a good excuse.
Oh, is this the crab?
This is a crab. Yeah. So. Spent 10 years of my life taking this to bits and doing it up again.
Was this one of the ones that I can remember when I was a kid? The little stubs of the bay platforms up at the station, there was a couple of locomotives there that were being worked on. I think one was a standard class 4 tank. This wasn't the other one, was it?
No.
Yes.
This belonged to... There's a story about this. This was at Wyth Valley again, and then there's a family called Wilson's owned it. And they got into a dispute over finance and with East Lancs, and the East Lancs won the case and got the engine.
Right.
This was done up by Ian Riley at Kirby in about 1992. And then when I started here in 97, this was in its ticket then in black. And it went out to ticket about 2003, and then we rebuilt it, stripped it down, rebuilt it. We came back in about 2013. This is off the Ginty, which is...
Oh, right, I see, yeah.
Well, it's not ours, it's the group here own it, we're doing it up. We're just getting a course for the boiler. It's been a long process, but it's about to be started.
That's interesting how the cab is wider than the tender. It makes it look slightly strange. I suppose it's for visibility, but...
That one, like everything, this is the original.
No, just is it?
This is the original tender.
I'm just intrigued by the cab being wider.
But these are Fowler tenders. They were built for Fowler tenders. In fact, some Stanier engines did run with these tenders as well. This will go with the Black 5. And Jubilees have some of these on as well. But this is its original. Well, the frames are the same type and a new tank built like. I bet you don't know what this is here. Anybody guess what it is?
Oh, what's their thing?
Oh, is it being redone to look like Donald or Douglas?
It's been converted to a tender.
Yeah, it's a short wheelbase. You can
Yeah, now that...
imagine, but when you actually look at the wheelbase,
It is an austerity, but it's had the back chopped off and a new drag box and a tender built for it. In fact, the tender that's under that is under this, the frames, and it's had a new tank topped like the A-class. When it came here last year, a lot of our crews didn't really think it was going to be much good, but it is.
Mm.
It's totally transformed it. Nice engine.
the austerities weren't bad as engines.
They were very good.
Yeah.
So,
This is the class 40. Atlantic conveyor. This is stored. Well, it runs here, but it's kept under cover and an agreement. There's a warship here.
Is it? Which one is it? Onslaught. Yeah. Oh, 6,000. Is that Union of South Africa?
Yeah.
So there's an Aspinall of some kind.
On this side, it's cleaner than before. Here's Mr. Ryan.
Cameron sugar.
Oh, I love that smell. Missed that. Oh, Gronks. So are these both Class 8s, or is this something else? Could be a Class 8, I'm not sure. 13594, I'm not sure. I'm not up on the pre-tops numbers. I like stuff like this, or the freight rolling stock, which just normally gets tucked away out of sight like this, and well, it'll be full of spare parts and stuff. They use them as storage, but it is a shame because it's nice to see trains of these things rattling along. Because this is a VEV, van wide, I think.
I don't do weathering at the moment. I'm really not into it.
Bet this doesn't get out and about much.
I looked at the Great Western and they actually surprised
What?
with the work of the area.
Oh, of course, yeah. They use it to lift the boilers on and off.
Boilers and things, yeah. So they do get about.
Like some of the, I've always wondered, like, when you see them all boarded up like that, how bad are they inside?
Normally not, it's normally because someone's gone and smashed a brick through the window.
Or to preemptively stop people from doing that.
Yeah. Well, the fact that he's left 2 windows unblocked. I've seen somewhere the insides have been brilliant and fine.
On the outside looks like that.
Yeah. And there are others which have been an absolute...
Oh, look, there's Class 14, but in the BR black. Now that does suit it.
It's pretty, isn't it? It does, yeah.
I've never seen one done in that livery before. I was like the Regional Railways livery. 56, 47, 14 and 45. Another Class 8 down there.
See that, Jenny?
Yeah.
I know, it's better. I've never seen them done in that livery before, but that is actually...
People have done them in all sorts of livery, but that's the first time I've seen it in that nice.
I've seen in model form. I've got one in load haul livery, and I don't know whether they've ever been painted in that at any point.
Probably find somebody else.
No.
But then again, it's like the
Well,
class
It's only a coat
15.
of paint, isn't it? It's that
Yeah.
fascinating thing. It's only a coat of paint.
Well, it's like that class 15 in there.
Yeah.
I've seen a photograph of that in, I think it's large logo rail freight livery,
Really?
which they never ever carried.
No.
There's a lot of stuff here. You don't realise just how big this place is. Massive.
It's when you actually go around some of these places, you don't realise.
Hey, lads, if you did infield track like this, people go, "Oh, you've put too much in." They'll never run on it. I love it where it's just all you can see is the top of the rail, and that's it. Oh, can I ask? At Bolton, there used to be 2 of these in the bushes, and somebody told me that they'd been promised to the East Lancs Railway. Did they?
Probably one of them.
I was wondering.
There's that many different wagon groups here. I'm not sure. The guy called Keith Savory has a lot of these wagons. There's a fellow called Richard Newton who has some of these. Boxman's Southern Region ones.
Yeah,
owned
yeah.
by another group. So it's a standard 4, which is the engine you were on about, 80,097. I'll take you in their shed on the way up. Alan Schofield Senior, who's doing it, you'll see 80,097 in a minute. And that's fairly exciting.
Well, I saw them redoing it when I was only a kid.
Well, it's been going on for years.
So is it actually finished? So is this? Do you have a problem with kids breaking the windows here, or have these come from some?
We've had a lot of trouble recently. Some have been caught, some haven't. We had some kids come on. These have been caught. This line that I'm stood on now was part of the original main line to Skipton. Right. East Lancs main line, because it went to Stubbins Junction and then went over to Haslingden, Accrington, and that way. Preston one way, Burnley, Nelson and Colne, here be Skipton the other. But this was the original line.
Always love the 16-ton mineral wagon. Soft spot for it. Yeah. Although, actually, they do look like they're on pretty much the same sorts of underframe. Although that's clasp brakes, and that's not. Which is why that's got the tie bar between the W irons, so that it doesn't push the axle boxes apart. And these are weird. They're like being converted into ride-on 4-wheel carriages.
Yeah.
I wonder if they use them.
I presume they do, because they're in quite good nick,
Yeah. ZXV. Ah, this would be a... Is it a low Mac or a... I'm not sure. It's going to be Scroats have been messing about with this one. This one? Oh, it's a Class 8. 08944. And this is a curtain-sided wagon. What is this? ZRA. Oh, right, so engineer's fleet, but... Although saying these Mark IIs have a bit of a rust issue. I suspect there's a reason these are condemned. Even before they had the windows smashed. Today's video has been brought to you in part thanks to the generous donation of my fans on Patreon. And a special huge thanks goes out to Anthony Kidson, Mark Anthony and Michael Churchwood. If you'd like to help support the show, head on over to patreon.com/Jennifer Kirk. Thank you. Today's video has been brought to you by my books, Bringing Home the Stars, Twinkle Little Star, and also you can get the complete comic collections of All Over the House, Books 1, Books 2, and also the wacky zany Life of Knobty Mouse. Thanks, and catch you later.